Hello there everybody, this is Yus here, and today I'm bringing you week 6 of the NGDL2, and today we're battling Qwilliams, the team of Qwilliams, and we are battling for the #1 spot of the Red Division. Qwilliams is an amazing battler. I've seen some of his battles against the Killer Nacho, really epic. And yeah, so it's gonna be really tough for us this week. So anyways, looking at his team, he has a Zygarde, so I don't know what he's gonna be using. It's either gonna be 50% or 10%, either way I'm gonna have to be careful. Victini is a threat, and Victini is always a threat. You don't know what he can run. He can either go physical, special, scarf, banded, hell, even specs, you never know. Mega Blastoise, really powerful. Scolipede, oh my god, Scolipede. Let's not talk about Scolipede. Bronzong. Miltank, I've never seen Miltank outside of Gen 2. And in Gen 2 it just dominates, so that is that. Vileplume, it's a wall. I don't think it's gonna be bringing Vileplume because, you know, I have a Charizard and such, but I don't know. Vikavolt is a really strong Pokemon. It's slow, but it hits hard. He also has a Primeape and a Pinocchio. I don't know what that thing is called. I actually forgot. Anyways, looking at my team, what I decided to use, again, Charizard Y, not X. I'm just loving Charizard Y way too much these days. I'm going hardcore with Charizard Y. Charizard Y for the win. I'm going Scarf Excadrill. Oh yeah, also I'm using Flame Charge Charizard Y because I needed some way of boosting my speed, and I was like, let's go Flame Charge. Why not? Assault Vest Mach, Max HP, Max Defense Suicune, Max HP, Max Defense Cresselia. Both of them Bold Nature because of Zygarde and Victini. You never know what can happen. And Choice Scarf Scyther, because Choice Scarf Scyther actually outspeeds Choice Scarf Victini. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into the battle. So here we go. Looking at his team, he brought pretty much what I expected him to use. I decided to lead Excadrill because looking at his team, it's pretty much the best thing I could lead with. And we'll go from there, so let's go. Let's get this battle started. So Julio against Miltank, and Miltank is just gonna do Miltank things. I decided just to go for Earthquake, try to get some damage, because he doesn't have really anything that resists it, and Vikavolt has Levitate, and I have Mold Breaker, so he's gonna set up his rocks. And I think this Miltank is like max defense or something, because it's taking those Earthquakes really well, and it just recovered everything nicely. I just stayed in an Earthquake because I wanted to see what kind of attacks this thing has. So when I saw Seismic Toss, I just went into Suicune, and he's just gonna Milk Drink and recover everything now. So yeah, I decided to go for the Toxic, expecting the Blastoise or something to come in, and there's the Blastoise, which is amazing. So I was like, time to go into my Mach and take the special hits. And I dodged the Toxic, which is amazing. But what does he do? He goes for Earthquake! Physical Blastoise! I'm surprised. That's actually a really cool surprise right there. It didn't do much, but it definitely crippled my Mach because I don't have any way of recovery, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna expect another Earthquake, I'm gonna go into my Crest, I'm gonna expect to finish him off, but he's gonna survive somehow. I know Crest doesn't have the best special attack, but he was really low in health. That was crazy. So he's gonna be able to roar me and completely destroy my Scyther. In comes Victini, I'm just gonna go for knockoff, I'm gonna knock off his Assault Vest! And he's just gonna U-turn, expecting me to switch. But Assault Vest Victini! That was crazy. I tried to stay in with the Scyther and knock off the Zygarde, but his Zygarde is Scarf! Because he outsped my Scyther, and he's gonna take down my Scyther. So I'm gonna go into Suicune, take the hit like nothing, Scald on the switch-in, and I'm not gonna get the burn. But I think it didn't matter because Miltank just only has Seismic Toss, I think, as an attacking move. As you can see right there, he just went for Thunder Wave, which I think is his last move, so he's gonna Seismic Touch me, I'm not gonna get paralyzed, and I'm gonna knock him off and Poison Touch him, so that's amazing news right there. Get rid of his leftovers and poison him, which is amazing, and then I'm gonna go into my Julio, expecting him either to switch or to Milk Drink, and he's gonna Milk Drink, which is the safe play, and that's gonna allow me to rapid spin, and he's just gonna Milk Drink, expecting me to go for the Earthquake, which is a decent prediction for him. And then I'm gonna go into my Suicune, and he's gonna Thunder Wave. Really nice prediction right there, expecting my switch out. And right there, I really should have kept my Suicune healthy because he has a Scolipede. That Scolipede, man, oh my god, I was so scared of Zygarde and Victini that I completely ignored the fact that he has a Scolipede, so... Anyways, right there I actually just played it safe. I'm a little turns ahead, don't mind me. I'm gonna Sack Muck, I'm gonna go into my Excadrill, I'm gonna Earthquake it, and he's gonna Roost, so it's pretty much playing with rolls right there. And I'm just deciding to keep Earthquaking, and he's gonna decide to sacrifice his Victini, which is amazing, so that's one threat out of the way. And now in comes his Zygarde, and he's just gonna 1,000 arrows, and Cresselia is just gonna take that like nothing, because it's Cresselia. And now in comes his Vikavolt, and I'm gonna predict that, and I'm actually gonna go back into Julio! Because Julio just loves facing this thing, and it's just gonna keep roosting. I got min damage right there, so I'm pretty much hoping for rolls right there. The next one is actually gonna do more. Energy Ball is gonna do a decent amount, and he's not gonna wanna risk his thing, and he's actually gonna go into this, and the Earthquake is gonna hurt, and he's gonna survive it. And I was like, okay, let's go into Suicune, but he's gonna Toxic. I could have just stayed in and killed him, but that was an amazing prediction by him. And right there is where I decided to play dumb and risk my Suicune and completely ignored his last Pokemon, which is the Scolipede. He doesn't have Thunderbolts, he told me after the match, surprisingly. He only has Energy Ball and Volt Switch, and that's gonna allow Suicune to live another day. And Scald is gonna hurt the Miltank big time after the Calm Mind. But yeah, I really should have kept this Suicune at a good amount of health, because I'm just letting it take damage for no reason. He's gonna set up the late Stealth Rocks, which are gonna help him big time against my Charizard, and that's really bad. And yeah, Suicune is just taking the damage. I still survive the hits, but now Scolipede can just come in and clean the game! That's bad! I feel that I played really well, but in the end I just messed up by letting Suicune take all those hits, because now I just have to go into my Cresselia, max HP, max defense, bold nature, but still not... it's not enough to take the Mega Horn. Qwilliams after the game told me that it was like max damage or something, but I don't have Psyshock. I didn't give it Psyshock, so it was pretty much over at that point. I tried to set up a Reflect, but yeah. Scolipede has Rock Slide, and he does have Earthquake for Julio, and that's our second consecutive loss. That's really bad. Man, we need to step our game up. This is bad. This is really bad. Next battle is against Mr. Smelly Feet 100, Sausage, and we're gonna record it live because he's the homie, and I love recording live battles with him, so it should be fun. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Good game, Qwilliams, really nicely played right there. Allons-y!